Nos vestis, clothing for the new world.
Good morning. Another day. Beautiful day. And we're headed to the beach for a morning walk. And yeah. Where's my coffee? I need to grab my coffee. I'm looking for my coffee. I can't find it. Yeah, so time to head out to the beach. Indeed. And yeah, I think after the walk, come back, do some carving as usual. Get all that work done in there. And then what are we going to do? Today is in fact leg day. So we're going to focus on the hamstrings because my quads are pretty good, right? But the hamstrings, they could always be a little bit thicker, I believe. So we're going to work on that, okay? We're heading out to Crescent Town, of course. And so it's going to be hamstring day. So I guess I should be showing you my hamstrings. Right? I should be showing you my legs. So let's do that. Let's show you the legs so you see what we're working with. Okay? And maybe after the workout, I can come back and show you, okay, what the legs look like after.
Well, look at that. You see those hamstrings, right? Do you have hamstrings like that?
You see that?
That's years of training, my friend. Okay? That's years of training. And no matter how long I stay away from the weights, I will always have a certain level of development left, right? Because I've already built the foundation, right? That's the beauty of mature muscle, right? Right? And it also allows me to get back in shape a lot faster
Right?
than the average
So
person.
these are your legs, my
Okay?
friend. These are your legs. That's what you're
So
working
these are
with.
your legs.
Okay?
Look at that. These are your
Right?
quads.
You see that?
Right? The
I
quads are
still
good. I
have
still
all my
got all my
lines.
lines.
I possess all
Okay?
my
I'm
lines.
not about
Okay?
to step on stage anytime
And
soon,
so
but
the
look at
quads are
that.
okay,
Do you see that?
as you
We
can
have
see.
better lighting here, obviously, than we have in the
Right?
gym. So you see everything
The
here.
quads are totally
But when we
okay.
go to the gym, you're not going to be able to see it because of the lighting, poor conditioning of the lighting. Okay? But clearly, you see that I
Here's a
still have
better
my
view.
definition in my
Okay?
lines. If I wanted to step on
Here's a
stage, I could
better
step
view.
on stage. Because even right now, you'll see a couple of guys on stage that don't have legs like I do. Currently, you can go on any bodybuilding station and you see that, right? Anyways, you can't get good hamstrings without doing the basics, right? And the basics are what? You see what I'm doing right there? That's deadlift, okay? Now, I like using this machine. This is called the Smith machine. It's a very versatile machine, and I use it my legs many ways. But this is one of my favorite ways of using it. And I like to step on a platform because I have good flexibility. So when I'm up a little bit higher, I have a better stretch. Okay? Right? And I like to have a good stretch on the hamstring. Right? Because if you don't have a good stretch on the hamstring when you're doing this exercise, that means you're not hitting the fucking hamstring. You're not hitting the muscle. Okay? So I love the Smith machine for that. Again, look at the quads, right? Look at the quads. Now I have knee problems, so I don't even do squats. I haven't done squats in years, and I'm about to start doing squats again. I'm gonna start with the lightest weight possible, probably just one plate, and I'll show you how. Okay, a lot of people don't know that you can build big muscles using light weight. Well, look at how much I'm lifting for the hamstrings right now. That's not heavy weight, by the way. Okay, that's what. Well, that's 100 on each side. Okay, 25, 425s. Right? Now, look at that. You see the hamstrings? You see the stretch on it? Okay? As long as you're getting a stretch and you're feeling it in the region, you got it. Right? Flexibility, folks. Flexibility. No joke. Okay? The more you stretch, the more flexible you're going to be, regardless of how tight your hamstrings are, regardless of how tight your muscles are. A lot of you people don't stretch. Not before, not during, not after. And you should be doing all of that. So you see, after every set of deadlifts, I will what? Do some stretching. Right? This is why I can still kick. Right? I can still play with the punching bag. Right? Because I want my muscles to be functional. Right? And if you don't stretch them, you lose your flexibility. And when you lose your flexibility, you lose your range of motion. And when you lose your range of motion, well, there it is, my dear elementary dear Watson. You have just self-sabotaged. So take stretching very seriously, right? I'm nearly 60 years old, folks. Look at me. And then go look at yourself in the mirror. Come on now, I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm just trying to motivate you, goddammit. Stop getting angry and fucking wake up. You can do this, man. Some of you have seen me doing this since we were kids. Right here in the same old gym. That's why I have the original Crescent Town gym in my house, otherwise known as AKA the dungeon. And you have seen the videos from the dungeon. But I still come here to Crescent Town because this is my home gym. Crazy Town, Mad Town. I got stories about this place, man. God damn it. A lot of the time when I'm in here, I'm like, some of these kids really don't know, do they? And that's what they get so surprised when they find out how old I am. Each and every goddamn day is the same story. How old are you? Holy shit. You're older than my father and you look younger than me. Yeah. That's because I take care of myself. And I stayed away from the crazy fucking bitches. Stay away from the fucking crazy bitches. Don't get married. All my friends that got married, they're fucking divorced now, man. Most of them are fucking suffering, miserable, lost every fucking thing. And I have been fucking pure gains. Pure gains. Shaka Zulu always pure gains. Looking young as ever. No, it all comes down to maintenance, folks. Don't give up on yourself. Eat well, try to get some good sleep. I said what? What is my philosophy? Disease prevention, health maintenance, health rehabilitation. 3 things. And those 3 things fall under 3 categories. Nutrition, rest, and exercise. Very simple. Right? Here we go. This is another bread and butter exercise right here. This right here, folks. You all know what this is. This is the bicep curl of the legs. Right? This is the bicep curl of the legs. This is a leg curl. Now, a lot of people, I see a lot of guys trying to go heavy on the leg curl. Don't be silly. You're not supposed to go heavy on this exercise. You're supposed to go heavy on the previous exercise, if anything. But on this exercise, you're supposed to get something decent where you can get a good 20, 30 reps. Because you're not going to get any definition. You're not going to get any lines. And you're not going to have hamstrings looking like mine if you're going to try and lift heavy. Look, when the weight comes up, look how light that is. Obviously, I'm doing this with one leg, right? But I do variations, okay? I do one leg curls like this, and I do double leg curl, okay? You got to always surprise your muscle, man, right? Don't overdo the same thing for too long, right? Just like your taste buds. No matter how good the food is, If you don't change the spices, if you don't change the food, even your very favorite food will become bland. It'll become unsavory. You feel me? Understand something. We've been doing this for a long time. Here we go. Back to the one leg. You see, I'm alternating. One, 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 one. Sometimes I go 1, 2, 3, whatever the combination, right? When you see, when I'm doing 1, 1 like that, it's because I'm so spent out that I can't pull 2 reps out of it. That's why, right? But you see, this is what I'm talking about. You don't say, okay, I can't pull 2 reps out of it, so I'm not gonna do it no more. No, you do it. You find a way, right, folks? This is a lifestyle, right? And I am married to this lifestyle. Okay. Any comments? Any questions? Yo, leave me a comment below. What do you see? What do you know? What can you tell me? What can you teach me? We can all learn from each other, you know? Remember that, you know, especially when it comes to this thing. All right? You're always a student of the game. What is this, folks? What am I doing? Okay? I'm still working my hamstrings. But of course, I know you're confused because wait a minute, that looks like a T-bar. Eh? A T-bar row. Eh? It's like a T-bar for your back, isn't it? Isn't that like a back machine? Well, you're not seeing things. It is a back machine. It is a T-bar machine. Very good for building a thick upper back. But guess what? Your genius over here, and I have invented a lot of exercises. Well, this is my invention right here. This happens to work very well on the hamstrings. This is why you have to know your stuff, folks. You know, you could be posturing to do one specific exercise and you're hitting a completely different fucking muscle without you knowing. This happens when people are doing biceps, when people are doing chest, right? But look, even though this is a back machine, right now, my back is the secondary muscle. Okay? The primary muscle I'm working on is my hamstrings because I keep my legs stiff. I don't bend them. I didn't bend them. If I was to do back, I would have bent the legs and then I would have pulled it up, the T-bar with my arms. But I'm not. Okay? I am pulling the T-bar, the weight with my hips. That's why you see the hamstrings like that, stretched out like that. Every time I go in that position, that's the stretch you get, right? And then when I come up, I flex the glutes as well. So I'm working the hamstrings and the glutes, right? But of course, I got to show off my quads. Why not, right? But again, look at it. You see what I'm saying? The legs are stiff. And I love this because, look, the platform I'm standing on is inclined a bit, which gives me a bit an extra inch of stretch. And look, because I have good flexibility, I go past my toes. Most of you guys can't even freaking touch your knees. I swear to God, man. You guys, you just don't let yourself get to that position, okay? Don't do that to yourself. Come on now, you can do better. But let's get back to this. Look at that. You see that? It's stretching the hamstring. Pulling with my hips and glutes. You see that? I squeeze my glutes when I reach up. Pull, squeeze, right? I'm flexing my glutes when I come up. Yeah? Boom, I'm using my heels. Okay? I'm using my heels to come up. Heels, glute. All the rear muscles are working. Lower leg. Lower body. Okay? Posterior of the legs on fire. The hamstring on fire. Right? Intentionally. Done with intention and purpose. Intention and purpose. Eh? Look, I will repeat this again. You hear? There are a couple of things you're gonna be hearing in my videos that are, you know, that are very common. I mean, these are common things that I always say, and they're part of my philosophy and part of my belief, and you know, and part of my modus operandus. Okay, very simple. Either you train with intention and purpose, or don't even bother. Okay, you'll always hear me say this, right? If you're not training with intention and purpose, you're just coming in to the gym to say that, oh, I went to the gym today, I did a workout. And that's what most of you people do. But you were not accountable for what you did in the gym. And as I said, most of you go to the gym to socialize. Some of you even go there to go sit on the machines as if you got no couches in your own house. And then you're finger fucking your phone, as I always say, for hours sitting on those machines. Meanwhile, people want to use those machines. And when a person says, "Can I use that machine?" "Oh, no, no, I'm about to use it." I swear to God, I'll kick you out of my gym. I will kick you out. I'll give you a refund. Get the fuck out of my gym. Go finger fuck your phone somewhere else. You useless, pathetic. You know, you don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want to get healthy. You don't want to get fit. Okay? You want to sit on the internet and surf and watch other people live their lives. That's how pathetic your life is. Come on now. If you're gonna go on the internet, come watch my fucking channel. Come and learn something from here, and then go do something about it. But don't come to my gym and sit there and finger fuck your phone. When I want to use the machine, and there are people that want to use the machines and the equipment. You hear me? I know you hear me, because some of you hear me. You are those people I'm talking about. Ooh, cut it out, man. Okay? Stop sabotaging yourself. Self-sabotage. Unacceptable. Right? Now, you see this? This is a leg press. Now, because I don't do squats because of my knees, at least for now, and I'm going to start doing them again, as I said, this is what I rely on to keep my legs in shape. Right? And people will swear to you that you need squats to build big legs. Look, the truth of the matter is, yes, squats are good for building legs. Okay? That's for sure. All right? But they're not the end of the story. If you can't do those, that doesn't mean you can't do your legs. There are options. Okay? And even doing absolutely light squats, as long as it's decent weight and you're using the contraction of the muscle to initiate the movement and end the movement, you're good to go, man. You're good to fucking go. Those legs will stay in shape. Right? So I use this machine to keep my overall size. But believe it or not, the leg press is also good for your hamstrings. How is that possible, Stephen? But Shaka, what do you mean? You're not supposed to. If you can't build your hamstrings using a leg press machine. That's not true. How you position your feet makes a difference. If you position your feet straight like I have right now, you're hitting the quad for sure up top, as you can see. But had I put my feet in a V fashion, where the heels are close together and the toes are apart, okay? And with the right space in between, maybe about 2-3 inches apart, the feet, the heels. And then the toes maybe 5-6 inches apart. And do the leg press from that position, I would be hitting the inner thighs. And that's a wonderful way of building huge inner thighs. Right? There's the hamstrings, and then there's the inner thighs. Some bodybuilders look good from the front, they will never look good from the back because they don't have that inner thigh. And then the hamstring looks just stringy from behind on the stage. Well, those who compete know what I'm talking about. The rest of you don't mind. Don't mind what I'm talking about. Just understand the leg press is very beneficial. It's very, very beneficial. And I don't have to tell you, you can just see what's going on right there. Can't you? Can't you see that? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Look at that. Folks, life is what you make it, man.
Yes, buddy.
Hmm? Life is what you make it. So what I will do is, of course, with each one of these exercises that I just showed you, including this, okay, this leg press, the leg curl, and then earlier on the first exercise, which is the deadlift, we're doing about 3 to 4 sets. 3 to 4 sets. Now, with the first exercise, I'll probably do, to be honest, about 6 sets because the first 2 sets is always going to be warm up. And that's a warm up to failure. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Get the notification when I post a new workout. I'm talking about a whole bunch of different topics on the matter of health and fitness. As you know, that's been my forte for the last 40 years. So I'm still a student of the game, but I've learned a lot, and I'm definitely going to be sharing a lot of the stuff with you, especially the workouts. And if you have questions, please leave a comment. I'll do my best to respond. I'm not good at that, I will admit, but inevitably I get back to you. But now that I'm posting a lot, I'm going to try and respond as often as I can to all the comments, especially the good ones. I don't expect you to give me all good comments or compliments or whatever, right? Yeah, yeah. You have some critique, please. Let Shaka Zulu know. Eh? Let Dr. Mindbender know. Eh? Let Mr. Savage know, huh? Let Mr. Maliamungo know, huh? Let Mr. Mobutu Sese Seko Kukuwengu Wazabanga Shaka Zulu Africa Bambata Bahaka Sputus Gali Maliamungo Kakwa know about it. Hey, there's only one person that could say that name. Huh? Chico! My buddy Chico. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you stories about that in college, man. Anyways, enough of the jokes. Listen to me. Okay? I like helping people get in shape. I've been doing it all my life. It's fun. I enjoy it a lot more than even getting myself in shape. Only that I don't like people who are not serious because I produce results, right? And I know that if you do what I tell you, we are going to take you where you need to go. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. Yeah? It's going to cost you. Don't think it's for free. We don't do this for free. 40 years of experience, right? You're not going to find that at LA Fitness. You're not going to find that at Good Life. You're not going to find that at Pure Fitness or Pure Muscle or whatever the fuck. We've been in the trenches. We're still in the trenches. Some of them have come, found us there, joined along on the journey, and they have quit and they have burnt out. I'm still going strong. What are you? 20 years old? 30 years old? 40 years old? 50 years old? And I still look better than you? I must know something that you don't know. And instead of sitting there wondering, talk to me. And let's get you back on track. Let's get you started on a new body. Let's get you started on taking care of yourself. Let's get you started on a new life. Let's get you started appreciating yourself. Let's get you started with being content with who you are. Let's get you to have something that nobody can take away from you. Man, I can go on and go on with this stuff, man. What are you talking about, Steven? Well, I'm talking about your health. I'm talking about your fitness. I'm talking about the way of life. Huh? Listen to me. We live in a society where there's no such thing as a natural this, natural that. Now, this is a fact. There's no natural this or natural that. I've had people like, oh, Steve, do you take drugs? Are you natural? And I look at them with their big fat belly, with a cigarette in their hand, with a beer in their hand. And I always answer, I say, no, no, no. I like drugs just as much as you do, my dear. You see, I just don't prefer the beer. I've been there, done that, but that's not my drug of choice. The cigarette, I tried that. In fact, I found that the cigarette goes good with the beer. If anything, those two seem to go along. But that's not my cup of tea either. You see, those are your drugs. So yes, I'm on drugs just like you. No, 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 Steve, but I mean, like, are you taking steroids? And I say, yes, just like you. I just take different steroids than you do. And I know the steroids that I take. You don't know the steroids you take. Matter of fact, you don't even know you're taking steroids. You see? This is the problem with this fuck. Educate yourself, you friggin' idiots. Don't be a fucking couch potato and be an armchair friggin' doctor. Okay? Don't do this shit. If you haven't walked the walk, shut the fuck up. You can still learn. There's a lot of people that can teach you. Right? And we live in a time and age where there's no excuse for you to be ignorant. You want to learn about something, you can find some information about it on the internet. So being ignorant about drugs, being ignorant about supplements, being ignorant about nutrition, this is something that you got to hold yourself accountable for. Don't come asking me stupid questions because I'll make you look stupid. When was the last time you went to the goddamn fucking farmer and planted your own goddamn food and goddamn fucking ate your own organic food? And you want to talk about natural? Shut the fuck up! Stop giving me excuses, man. Did you take the goddamn jab? You illiterate, sheepish. I mean, you just follow people. You just don't take the time to research. Do your research. Know who your trainer is. Know whether they're honest or not. Know whether they live the life or not. Or they're just bullshitting you. Doing something and then telling you something else. Listen here, man. A lot of phony people out there, man. A lot of phony people out there. Watch Greg Doucette. Watch my boy Greg Doucette expose them. Greg Doucette is another fucking character, man. That fucking little rat. No, he's a good guy. I don't have a problem. His voice just gets me every time. But he's intelligent guy. But yeah, he's very good at exposing these motherfuckers that are going around lying. And you know, we don't do that over here. We walk the walk and we talk the talk. You feel me? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Yep. You. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Come on now. Hmm? We play for keeps, my friend. We take no prisoners. Look at those quads. You know what this is? This is what we would call the tricep extension of the legs. Okay? Leg extensions. Good for the quads. That's how I maintain my lines. This machine here kept my legs ripped all this time. Even when I wasn't doing squats, couldn't do leg presses, I did these. And the thing is, even if you have small quads, but they're separated, they will always look big. Okay? Stretch, and stretch, folks. Do you hear me? Hamstrings galore. You have strong hamstrings, that means you have lots of power. Here we go. Splits. There you go. Signature pose. This is my pose. Nobody else in the world does this. If they do, they're copying me. It is what it is. I said what I said. That's why my logo is what it is. Come on now. I'm a legend in this game. Oh, you better believe that. And you know, when I'm on the stage, people know that I finish with this. Okay, I start with this and I finish my posing routine with this on stage. Yeah. Right? Leaving memories in the audience's freaking mind. Eh? Give him an exhibition he ain't seen before. We don't just sit there and do the same usual mandatory poses. We add a little flavor to it. Poses they've never seen before. Most muscular split. Double bicep splits. And what are you talking about? Eh? Back to the leg curls. Back to the leg curls, which is the bicep of what? The legs. The quads are the triceps of the legs. The hamstrings are the biceps of the legs. So this is like doing biceps for the arms. Does that make sense? I'm just trying to break it down for you in layman's terms. Okay? Look, folks. Subscribe. And remember, membership has its privileges. Sign up, become a member, so that I'll let you in. I'll let you in on the Anatomic core training system. You've seen my son and I showing you the results on the channel. Soon you're going to see our workouts. And I'm currently training him. You know, he's a great football player, one of the best in the country. Also, check out his highlights, which are put together. And yeah, we're expecting great and big things. This is how we're doing this. All right? And I want you involved. I want you to become a part of the revolution. Okay? So, come and visit our channel. Come and visit my channel, where you will learn a lot about health and fitness. The 3 pillars of fitness. The pyramid at the top, nutrition. At the bottom, you got rest. And at the bottom, the last thing you got is exercise. And we're talking about disease prevention. We want to prevent you from going to the doctor and health rehabilitation. We want to make sure you eat well so you can maintain good health. And then we want to make sure that you can rehabilitate yourself when you're injured or when you need therapy and recovery. Until then, subscribe. I love you all. And yeah, until then, Leave a comment, critique, compliment, whatever. But we want some engagement on this channel, okay? Dialogue, communication. Let's get it going. Let's build a community here. That's what we're gonna do. It's a revelation. It takes a revolution to create a solution. Yeah, you wanna start a revolution so that you can create a solution. Yeah, or you have a solution, so you must create a revolution. Man, whichever way you want to look at it, man. But it revolves around you and it begins from within, not from without. You hear me? Kisses. Love you all. Until then, salute. Nos vestis. Clothing for the new world.